And let us remember, no soul who has ever walked this earth has truly vanished. An interview long buried, hidden for 83 years, has emerged, revealing the inner universe of Nikola Tesla, the legendary inventor. Known not just as a scientific genius, but as a deeply contemplative soul, Tesla often pondered the eternal, the unseen, and the possibility of life beyond what we call death. To fund his revolutionary pursuits, he made bold promises, from wireless energy transmission to even teleportation. His ideas leapt far beyond his era. Yet despite his brilliance, Tesla was profoundly human, shaped by longing, fear, and belief. He frequently dwelled on the themes of immortality, divinity, and what may come after our final breath. Recently, researchers uncovered a lost interview dated 1930, when Tesla was 74. Though the precise day of the discussion remains unknown, the insight it holds is still compelling and urgently relevant. During the conversation, a journalist asked a rare question. You are said to have foreseen much of the 20th and even 21st century. In your lab, the atom was split, black rays detected, and an earthquake device constructed. Some claim that you discovered the truth, that air, earth, and water are soaked in a living energy called ether. What are your thoughts? Tesla replied, Yes, this is among my greatest discoveries. But I admit I feel defeated. So many of my visions remained unrealized. The journalist pressed him. What dreams did you fail to manifest? After a moment of silence, Tesla answered, I wanted to illuminate the whole world. I could have created a second sun. The energy exists. But mankind was not yet ready. In Colorado, I charged the earth itself. And the music of Mozart or Bach, its energy usable and real. Beneath our feet lie forces of peace, joy, and love. I devoted decades to studying how they move the soul. The scent of flowers, medicine. Sunlight, nourishment. Life flows in countless forms, and it is science's task to reveal them. He continued, Every invention I pursued was in service of that vision. I know I will not unlock every mystery, but I will never stop seeking. We're only beginning to sense the invisible forces woven through the cosmos. In about a century, scientists will speak freely of dark energy, a force shaping gravity, and the universe itself. Tesla returned again and again to one belief, that transformative energy surrounds us, in nature, emotion, sound, and the pulse of the planet. Humanity, he said, had searched outward too long, blind to the source within. I believe the force that feeds the stars is not mere electricity, Tesla explained. Some call it ether, others divine spark. But it's the same. All life draws from it, buried deep in the earth, hidden in light, in music, in thought. He believed that one day, this energy would empower new technologies, curing illness, feeding the poor, replacing destruction with creation. Yet in his time, such ideas were dismissed. Greed, fear, and politics stifled progress. He recounted how, during one experiment, he saw light collapse into itself, like a star swallowing its own rays. I discovered a star that vanishes, he said. It exists in our galaxy. Its light is so dense, it could fit into a sphere the size of an apple, and yet weigh more than the sun. Later, scientists would call these black holes. Tesla also spoke of religion, respectfully, but without dogma. He saw all faiths as attempts to grasp the same ultimate truth. Religions seek to explain the infinite with finite words. Useful, perhaps, but not absolute. God, as I understand, is the boundless energy from which all comes. It does not judge or punish. It simply is. In those days, such thoughts were dangerous, but in private, Tesla was candid. Gravity is the key, he said. Not to build flying machines, but to teach people to fly with their minds. I seek to awaken the power already in the air. There is no such thing as emptiness, not here, not anywhere. He spoke of black holes not just as physical entities, but as symbols of transformation, of the essence of existence. Asked about personal matters, family, love, Tesla answered with calm detachment. I've never had a wife or children. Solitude is required for full devotion to nature's truths. Family demands energy I could not spare. All I had I gave to my work. Yet despite this, he was no cold machine. When questioned about contradictions in his thinking, Tesla explained, "At the beginning, there was energy, from which matter formed. What we see, stars, trees, people, is light compressed into structure. Thus, death is not real, only change." He spoke not as a philosopher, but as someone who had seen this truth. No one who has ever lived is truly gone. Energy is eternal. Life is energy. The body fades, but the vibration, the essence, remains. These views echo spiritual traditions, but Tesla insisted he came to them not through belief, but through science. God is light, he said, the primal energy. It needs no form or worship. It simply exists, within us, around us, in the stars. Humanity gives it human traits to make it easier to grasp. But true divinity is impersonal and infinite. On the topic of death, Tesla expressed no fear. Death is not an end, it is a return. Like a wave returning to the ocean. You were never truly born, you always were. This body is temporary. When it ends, we move into another form. Such views had no place in formal science, but they were difficult to disprove. Modern physics and astrophysics would later echo some of these ideas. When asked about electricity, Tesla finally smiled. All is electricity. In the beginning, there was infinite light. From it came matter, the universe, earth, and all life. We think of light as visible. But true light is black, holding the universe's deepest mystery. A single quantum of this light contains mechanical, chemical, and unknown forces. One particle could change the Earth's orbit. The journalist asked, "Are you saying all matter is light?" "Yes," Tesla replied. "Matter is frozen light." Once you understand this, you see that all life is connected. We are not bodies. We are waves, vibrations, within a grand spectrum. He spoke gently, as if revealing something glimpsed beyond the veil. Then the journalist asked about cosmic pain, a phrase Tesla had used before. What did it mean? Tesla paused, then answered, "Cosmic pain is what the soul feels when harmony is broken. Most don't recognize it, but it brings illness, war, and sorrow. We cannot erase it fully, but awareness can ease the burden. When someone dear suffers, I feel it physically. We are of one substance, tied by invisible threads. When a child dies far away, and you feel sudden grief, that is cosmic pain. Not personal, shared." He believed this feeling could heal humanity. He said celestial events, stars appearing or vanishing, affect our thoughts and dreams more than we realize. Emotions, to him, were part of a grand interaction between all beings. Understanding this was, he said, the key to spiritual growth. Without it, we are doomed to repeat our worst mistakes. This was Tesla, both visionary and realist, poet and physicist. In the second half of the conversation, he increasingly spoke of interconnectedness. He believed that every thought, every action ripples through reality, shaping not just lives, but the very structure of existence. All is woven into a single fabric, he said. Every thread affects the rest. Good breeds good. Evil breeds suffering. So many of our problems would end if we simply stopped doing harm. Tesla understood this might seem like a dream. He had no illusions. Man is drawn to destruction, he admitted. But this is not destiny. We choose every day. The answer is kindness. Not harming is the highest form of strength. He despised war, even in the name of truth or freedom. To him, war always meant ruin. True victory is not over enemies, but over our desire to destroy. We must learn peace, or we will not survive. And we are on the edge. Scientific wonders are here. He saw the 20th century's revolutions as only the beginning. The future, he believed, held breakthroughs in energy, medicine, and space travel. He dreamed of curing disease with vibrations, of exploring galaxies, of free energy for all. But in one thing, he was mistaken. War did not vanish. It evolved. Humanity learned to destroy more powerfully, but still hadn't learned how to love. Still, Tesla remained hopeful. He believed in peace. He believed that awareness would follow ignorance. The future, he said, belongs to people of light, those who seek truth, embrace goodness, and carry wisdom even through darkness. Humanity is not ready, but it is awakening. And that is what matters. These were the final words of a long-forgotten interview, lost in archives for 83 years. Now it speaks again, a message from a man who moved beyond time, yet remained deeply bound to the earth.